Hello everyone and welcome to Whatculture News. I am Peter from Whatculture News.
I'm Ben from Whatculture News.
I've returned. I'm
well
back.
done. How was your tiny train?
It was good. I got there eventually. I got home. I'm aware that I've missed various bits of Star Wars news.
Right.
And I'm kind of pleased.
Yeah.
The first one you did, I've still not watched it. I started watching it and I got a couple of minutes in and it was like, this might contain actual spoilers because it was like, there'd been some kind of press release or like some photos.
Oh yeah, just a Star Wars Force Day scratch and sniff.
Yeah, right. So it was stuff we were supposed to know. It wasn't like a leak, but I still thought I'd kind of just rather not know that, to be honest.
But you saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi news.
I did, yeah, and you rang me for the jab of the news.
Jab of the news, yeah.
Good stuff. Anyway, that's totally unrelated. Apart from the fact that it's sci-fi news today.
What's happening? What is it?
Doctor Who.
Doctor News.
Doctor Who's going to be her new companion.
Right, we've got Jodie Whittaker.
We have
Forrest Whitaker.
Jodie Whittaker.
Forrest Whitaker doing the Forrest Whitaker eye as Doctor Whom.
Right.
Whom's coming with Herm.
Well, according to the Daily Mirror.
Yeah.
So this is true.
All the facts.
All the facts. The Daily Mirror says that it's going to be, now brace yourself. Who do you think it might be? What kind of person?
A bright, bubbly young person that could bounce off a frustrated Whittaker.
Do you think it's going to be a man or a woman?
I don't know. I think it's nice to have the male-female dynamic on the show.
Well, you'll be pleased. Because it's
a man?
It's a man.
Right.
It's a 50-something-year-old man.
Okay.
It's Bradley Walsh off of The Chase.
Right.
ITV's The Chase.
Okay. For American viewers who maybe don't know who Bradley Walsh is, please describe Bradley Walsh.
Bradley Walsh is a kind of he's a slightly I like Bradley Walsh. He's a
cheeky chappy.
He's a cheeky chappy. He's almost like a clowny kind of comedian rather than a kind of.
Right, but he's not a comedian, though, is he?
No,
he's a presenter and an act.
But I mean, the comedy he does, he's a bit sort of.
Oi, oi.
Hey,
oh, wow.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your poison? That kind of thing.
Poison.
Grill me cockles.
He's from London.
He's from London.
That's where he's from.
Yeah. Bradley Walsh. He also was in Coronation Street.
Yeah, you're a big fan of Coronation Street.
I was. I've not watched it for since I started at Whatculture because I'm just too busy, basically.
Because you live in it.
I just live it.
In
I go home
Street.
and I just God, that would be good. He played Danny Baldwin, who was the nephew of quite a famous character called Mike Baldwin. Are you aware of Mike Baldwin?
Not even the tiniest bit, Peter.
No. Well, he was an arch nemesis of Ken Barlow. You must have heard.
I've heard of Ken Barlow. Who's Ken Barlow again?
He's like
who plays Ken Barlow?
The one who nearly got Operation U-Treed, scandal pending.
Right.
But he didn't in the end. He was found innocent.
So he's fine.
He's been acquitted. Something Loach or Roach. Richard Loach. Not Cliff Richard.
He was also Operation U-Treat.
Oh yeah, and also cleared.
He's been cleared.
All these acquitted people who did not touch children. Anyway, Bradley Walsh.
Welcome to the news.
On a completely unrelated, definitely not touching children.
Scandal pending
note. Bradley Walsh is going to be allegedly, according to the Mirror, is going to be the new sidekick companion.
Okay.
In Doctor Who.
How old is Forrest Whitaker?
She's
similar age.
She's in her 30s.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that's a bit offensive. Is she approaching 40 yet?
I don't know. I don't think it's offensive.
I think she looks younger than she is. That's complimentary, surely.
That's really nice. That's a nice thing to say. Bradley Walsh, I wouldn't have guessed that he was in his 50s.
I believe he is, yeah.
You believe he is? Is that from the Mirror as well?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
so
well, it's from the fact that I did look up how old he was, and I don't remember the second digit, but I think the first one was a 5. Yeah, I think so.
He could just be 5.
Yeah, he might be.
5-year-old Bradley Walsh.
Might be 500.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
He was also in Law and Order UK. He is actually a serious actor.
Law and Order UK?
Yeah, there's Law and Order UK.
Oh dear.
Which was, I think, actually reasonably successful. And the lead writer on that was Chris Chibbers, who's going to be the new showrunner in Doctor Who.
Yes, Broadchurch.
Well, Broadchurch
as well.
That's the thing. Chibnall seems to just be bringing in people he's already worked with because Jodie Whittaker
was on Broadchurch.
and Bradley Walsh was Law and Order UK.
Well, there we go.
As was Chibbers, who was like lead writer
Just
of
bringing
Law
in
and
all
Order.
his best mates.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nepotism.
Yes. I'm trying to think of a pun, but I can't. Let's just hold on a minute.
Chris.
What are all the names we got? We've got Bradley Walsh.
We've got Chibnall.
Chibnalticism.
It's not really. Nepa Chibham.
Nepa Chibham's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Jodie Nepotipica. There's something there. Jodie Jodie Nepotica.
No.
No, that's not.
Nepotism.
That feels like it should go, but it doesn't.
Nepjotism.
Nepjotism.
Jodie Whittism.
Witticism.
It's not. I don't think there's much we could do. Think up your puns. Let us know. Tweet us at @PeterAustin and at @confused_dude on Twitter. We're having a real mental block here.
Yeah, we're normally not too bad at that.
There's just not many words that really can fit into nepotism, are
Can
there?
fit into.
Can fit into
Hell. Right. Well, he's already had a bit of Doctor Who experience because in the Sarah Jane Adventures, which was the child
CBBC one.
CBBC.
Yes.
I
watched
just said
a bit of that.
Sebums. That's a bit.
Sebums.
He played Elijah Spellman.
Oh yes, that famous award-winning character.
Who was a sort of Pied Piper. In fact, he was the Pied Piper. He was an alien who crashed in 1200 and Hamlin, and he took some children into a hill. Into a hole.
Just right on inside the hill.
Yeah, where there was like a barley sugar field and a lemonade fountain. So he was the Pied Piper, like it was a true story, but it was an alien kind of thing. That was the arc there. Are you aware of the Pied? You surely aware of the Pied Piper?
Oh, I know what the Pied Piper is.
It was him.
Okay.
It was Bradley Walsh. Now he did take children into a hill, but he's not part of Operation U-Tree.
It's scandal pending.
He's U-Tree free. He's Operation U-Free.
He's U-Free, yeah. Yeah.
But he's been in Sarah Jane Adventures.
He's been a criticism.
Yes, he's been acquitted. He's been Jodie acquitted. We peaked there, right?
There we go. Right, He's been acquitted. No, because he was never. There were no allegations.
There's no acquittal if it was never.
No. There was no allegations against him.
No one. We have no celebrity names
has been Operation U-Tree necessarily, apart from that one guy,
or at least found
was
guilty.
Chris Chibnall Operation U-Tree?
Oh, almost certainly. It seems everyone. Maybe that's how they met.
That's where they did Law and Order. Laura's Order.
Laura's Order
UK.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
What's happening?
It's Bradley Walsh.
Throw your card at me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let us know what you think. I think, personally, this isn't going to work as a dynamic. I like Bradley Walsh. I like Jodie Whittaker. I don't care about a female doctor. I don't even care about having a male companion, because we've had them before in the form of Ian Chesterton and Captain Jack Sparrow. And
is Ian Chesterton the one that was Rory?
No, there's Rory too.
Rory too.
Yeah. There was the Brigadier, who wasn't really a companion but hung around with the Doctor a lot. There've been loads of them, right? That's all fine.
Right.
But this particular Jodie Whittacism and Bradley U-Tree, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to work very well. I'm hoping the Mirror are wrong. The Mirror are wrong. I'm hoping the Mirror are wrong.
Ah, Danny Baldwin. That was his character's name, right?
Danny Baldwin.
Danny Patism.
Oh, Danny.
We're going to have to think about this, aren't we? And then we'll just come back. We'll come back next time. Thanks for watching the news, everybody. This was the news we know. You know it, and all of you up in the place. Stay safe out there, children.
Please tweet us a better pun.